Yeah, if you look at the mood from last year to this year, it's quite contrasted. I think last year with all the geopolitical tensions in the world and everything that's going on and the chaos, there was a lot of uncertainty. Everybody I talked to was like, well, we're bidding on work and we just don't know, we're waiting. That was kind of like the waiting game. Fast forward to this week, it's just been pretty busy. Like everybody's go, go, go. Projects are going, lots of people are busy. We're busy, and I think the biggest challenge right now is finding people. Our clients, the mining companies are looking for people. We're looking for people. They may be poaching from us. We may be. No, I'm not going to say we're poaching from them, but it's a small community in the mining world here. So that's been the challenge. Everybody wants to move forward. I think gold is currently at $4,500 US an ounce. Copper is about $6 an ounce US, and that drives a lot of the activity. They all want to produce and make more, so which is great for us as an engineering company. Yeah, since I started my career, I guess it's been almost 20 years now. Time flies. I think back in that time, people used to talk to people. That was like, we didn't have all the technology. We would go and visit our clients. There'd be telephone calls, in-person meetings. We spent a lot of time in person to person. I think what we've seen through the pandemic is that there was this adoption of technology. Everybody's on Teams, virtual calls. It was so convenient. I don't have to go drive 3-4 hours to go to a mine site. I can just call them on Teams. And then everybody was okay with that. And then as we slowly move away from the pandemic, we're starting to see there's a less of an interest to connect virtually. And I think part of that is people missed connecting with people in person. So I feel that it's just gravitating back towards that again, where people want to be with people again. And they appreciate when we go to site, drive that 3 hours, because now like, wow, you actually spent time to come out to see us, and they'll give you more attention in person than they would virtually. That is the challenge. It's so convenient to go on Teams. So for juniors to not get lost in the mix in our organization, we invite them to come to the office a lot, spend time with them, engage with them. For myself, it's really talking to them like a human being. I think we forget that, there's not a power hierarchy. It's not junior to senior. Like, they're human. We were all there. We were all junior at one point, and it's nice to have conversations like a one-on-one discussion, talking like a human being. Be friends with them. Go out and hang out with them. Have a beer. We go for runs. We have a social club, so we spend time with them, like human to human. I think building that relationship is important. Then they don't feel that power gap from a junior to senior, or, I'm not comfortable talking to them. So building that relationship, a personal relationship, is important. Awesome. So yeah, with the CIMA Vancouver branch, we've seen a lot of success over the last few years, just growing in numbers and the quality of our events. We changed venues, and the best part is that we're receiving awesome feedback. People are really enjoying, and I just talked to someone here at the show, and they just mentioned how much fun they're having at the CIMA Vancouver events. Our next one, by the way, is May 14th at the Vancouver Club. We have Lundin Mining presenting, so we're elevating our speakers. The key there too is not just like doing any other event. The key there is making it fun. Our goal is to bring the community together, engage with people, and make them have a fun experience, or create a fun experience for them to enjoy. So they come back and they talk about it again. Thank you for the recognition. It was a true honor and a surprise, really. You don't do this work for recognitions and awards, and it's nice to get that. For young professionals early in their career to volunteer, it's fantastic. I don't think enough of them do it. I wish I did it when I was younger. And I also add that you can do it at any stage of career, whether middle or late in your career. It's nice to give back. Most importantly, it's building connections and networking, not necessarily always on the professional side, but personal side too. And the mining community it's a small, tight-knit group here in Vancouver, and I've created many friendships out of it. If I were to say like the one perk benefit out of it is that you get to work with executives in the industry that you normally don't get to work with if you were to sit in your own office or your own career or your own building. So getting out of that and working with other executives is priceless.